It's so interesting. I've never had anything like it. Hi.
What's up?
We're in a new kitchen.
Where are we?
We're in my almost finished kitchen.
Don't look on the other side.
Do not look into the dining room.
This is like the epitome of a set right now.
Yeah, 100%. We also have like no windows, so we got lights set up. It's a lot.
Yeah. But we are back not redeeming ourselves yet.
We're getting our confidence back.
Yes.
We're getting our mojo back.
We're doing a cookbook review. If you saw our last one, wasn't our best work.
Yeah, and honestly, I think it shook our confidence a little bit.
I haven't cooked since.
We've just not eating. But no, I found a cookbook when I was at Home Sense, and I was like, oh, this looks right up our alley. It looks really simple. It looks really good, all that kind of stuff. So I thought we'd do a cookbook review. And I actually think it's the best cookbook review to do in between our really sad attempt at the last one and our redo attempt of the last one. So this one's gonna give us a nice confident boost, hopefully.
Yeah, so we are gonna redeem the last one.
Yes, that'll be our next cookbook review.
But for today, we're gonna do, what's it called? One pot meals?
It's called One Pot Pan Planet. So it's basically about a greener way to cook. So it talks about like cooking with the seasons or ingredients that are less harmful on the environment and things like that. And it's also, the whole book I'm pretty sure is completely vegetarian with a lot of vegan substitutes that they suggest throughout.
All right.
Yeah.
We can handle this.
We can do it.
I don't even want to, I feel like I shouldn't have said that at all. Like I jinxed it.
We've jinxed ourselves.
Okay.
At this point, if it does go wrong, just cut to us in chaos in the kitchen.
Let's hope for edible.
Yes. Okay, so we're doing 3 recipes, keeping it simple. We're doing a crispy butter beans with kale, lemon, and parmesan. We're doing carrot soup with tahini and rosemary, and then we're doing a chocolate olive oil and rosemary cake.
Super simple.
Yeah, it's pretty simple.
Actually, I think it'll.
Yeah, they're pretty straightforward. I'm used to soups. I've baked like stewed beans before. I think we got this.
Baking is fine.
Baking is fine.
Okay, so which one are we doing first?
We'll do the butter beans one
Beans.
because I'm hungry and I think it's the quickest.
Let's eat some beans.
Let's eat some beans.
Beans.
I also really love the photos in this book.
Oh.
And you always see cookbooks laid out like this where the photo's not the full page.
Yeah.
And I feel like when you try and do it, like one of us tries to do it, I'm like, wow, it looks so awkward. But then when somebody else does it, I'm like, wow, it looks amazing.
Wow, they're genius.
Yeah.
Wow.
But like the photos in this are so beautiful.
Aww.
Like so pretty. And there's a photo for every recipe.
Oh, that's
which like is a plus.
Okay, so are we gonna like mise our place properly?
Yes, we're gonna read through the recipe. We're gonna both read through the recipe. So that we know.
We are literate.
Yes, together we are one brain. We're gonna both read through the recipe. We're gonna make sure we get everything out so that we're not like running around to grab things.
Yes, no running.
We're gonna get everything prepped that we need to prep before we start the recipe.
Oh, okay.
As we should have been doing this whole time.
Whoops.
We're being normal people now. Oh yeah, disclaimer. So the recipe obviously calls for butter beans. I saw nothing at the store called butter beans. And I looked it up on the internet, and the internet said that lima beans are the same as butter beans, and when they're green, they're just like the baby version. So we're eating baby beans. We're eating baby butter beans.
Vegans are monsters.
This book is all about like how to lessen your impact on the planet via your food choices. I don't know if everything is in season that I picked.
We're doing it wrong.
I just picked whatever recipe stood out to me.
That's fine too.
Yeah, but I think kale's in season in colder months. I don't know. Might not be directly in season now, but I think it was in season like a couple months ago. That's about 2 tablespoons, probably more.
It looks great.
Over high heat.
Here's the nuts. Wow, that's nuts.
We gotta add.
Sorry.
We gotta add the beans in a single layer.
Oh, in a single layer.
Yeah, I don't know if my pan's big enough for a single layer of beans, but we'll see.
Now that's so that they get crispy, right?
Yeah.
You want them to have a crisp?
Apparently. To be honest, I don't know if lima beans can get a crisp. So, we'll see.
Yeah, what would I feel like it's all up to this guy.
Yeah.
Whether we get a crisp or not. Rolling.
That is a single layer. That's what a single line roast beef looks like. I mean, we're supposed to toss them to coat them all. And then we're supposed to flip them so that each side gets crispy.
You're gonna flip every single beef?
Definitely not. We're just gonna, you know, work with what we have. Also, butter beans are typically bigger than this, so we're working with what we have.
Yeah. I think you'll still get a little crisp.
I think so. They'll get some like golden bits on them. Maybe not all of them will be golden, but I think that's good enough.
Yeah. The beans are falling apart faster than us.
They taste really good though. I don't think I've ever cooked with lima beans before.
Alright.
I like lima beans.
So,
I don't know what to do. Like, I think this dish is still going to taste delicious. We're just not going to get that crispy outside that she got.
Yeah.
Which I think is fine.
yeah. I don't think that's what we came to the dish for,
Yeah.
is it?
No, I just wanted beans and like tomatoes
That's what
on
I thought.
toast.
Yeah, that's what I suspected.
I'm going to put this on.
Here we go.
Our baking sheet.
This is supposed to be so that they all don't lose their crispiness.
They didn't have it to begin with, so we're okay. Add the tomatoes and allow them to cook for a few minutes or until they begin to burst.
Here we go.
Now, I will say, I have significantly less tomatoes than she calls for in her recipe,
Oh.
but I thought I had enough. I did not. I underestimated how big these pints are.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. I thought this was plenty.
Yeah. We're supposed to have about double.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so, that's fine.
I guess if we had done 1 can of beans,
Yeah, we can always not include all of the beans in our, like,
Exactly.
stewed portion, right?
we can meal prep some beans for you to have later.
Yeah, I
There
could
you
snack
go.
on some beans.
Of course you could, yeah. Look at those tomatoes.
I'm waiting for them to
They're
burst
gonna burst
still.
any second now. Hey, that's
Just eat it?
you gotta let them burst on their own.
I'm so
Okay,
sorry.
you're micromanaging right now.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, tomatoes, that I've micromanaged you.
It's getting really intense.
It is pretty intense, eh?
Yeah. They're bursting.
They're bursting, ma'am. Oh, I'm really excited for this.
That's good.
Are you?
Yeah, it's very exciting all around. The lemon zest almost looks like nooch.
Don't worry, no new cheese.
No nooch here. That's a lot of lemon juice.
I also realized that we kind of cut the recipe in half, except for some of the ingredients.
We're all over the place.
We really are. But that's okay. Lemon's
Yeah, we're not.
delicious.
Yeah.
Wow, this looks great though. Okay, and then a sprinkling of nutmeg.
Yes.
I'm just gonna do a really tiny bit.
Yeah.
Because that's all she said, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, this looks really good though.
Oh wow, they all want to go. Like me.
We're all like really excited for this. I think because we're using vegan parm, I might sprinkle it into the pan.
Yeah, I
Because
like
like
that. Let it melt
vegan
a little
parm
bit.
doesn't really melt very well just by like residual heat, right?
No, yeah. There we go.
Yeah, we'll just have a nice sprinkling of parm.
We like cheesy.
Definitely like cheesy. Okay. Now this is definitely not going to be crispy, but
It's
I think
okay.
it's fine.
The toast is crispy.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Stop you.
You ready?
But you just said it's too hot.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat it anyway.
You're just gonna avoid the tomato.
I'm gonna, yeah. The big, like, really, like, the ones that haven't really bursted yet.
I just ate a bean.
Yeah, it's good. I really like this. It's also, like, I don't know if lemon beans are supposed to be like this, but they're super creamy.
Yeah, they are.
I'm gonna make this again. It's really good. I also think I'm gonna start eating lima beans. I really like them.
It's
I was
a
worried.
success.
Yeah, I was worried I wasn't gonna like it as much because like it's just so simple. But there's not a lot of ingredients in it, but like really flavorful.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna finish our beans and then we're gonna make a soup because that's what we always have to do.
So, I mean, even though it's technically like spring, it's super rainy and
Super rainy.
it's super rainy and not so nice out. So soup is required.
Okay.
We are making carrot soup with tahini and rosemary. I thought it was such an interesting combo.
It is.
I'm really excited to see what this tastes like.
Oh my gosh, you're cutting the onion.
Yeah,
Thank
don't have
you.
Devin, look at us working side by side.
This is nice.
It's so nice.
I'm arranging these carrots like they're poker chips.
I'm going all in. All in with the carrots.
All in. I'm going all in on this soup. Okay, we got the chickpeas. I think they're getting crispy. I'll be honest, nothing's happening. We've got this soup base going here. Onions, garlic, seasoning. Voila.
And then we're gonna add in carrots and the zest and juice of a orange and tomatoes.
It's great.
Yeah.
Well, they're starting to sizzle. Get crispy.
I'm gonna do about half of this. That's good.
Oh, I think I'm supposed to put the rosemary in right now too.
Like, even though we still read the recipe.
Here you go. I have short-term memory problems. Who doesn't these days?
I know.
Am I right?
You're right.
Thank you.
See that side of the room.
Don't look behind me.
How's it going?
They can't see. We can't break the fourth wall. Even though that would be talking to the camera, which is what I'm doing.
You're breaking.
We have a different kind of fourth wall here.
How's the chickpeas?
These are my chickpeas. They are getting nice and crisp.
That's good.
It's definitely the rosemary. Is too. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's looking great. Oh, the rosemary's definitely getting crisp.
Thank you.
And this is the soup. I'm waiting for it to come to a boil, and then we're gonna let it simmer until the carrots are tender.
And it's going really well.
Yeah.
Honestly.
How are you feeling about this cookbook review compared to last?
Good, actually.
I feel very calm.
Very simple, so we are simple-minded.
Yeah.
It's good for our short-term memory.
Yeah. Make sure we're getting all the carrots in there.
I don't want any carrot pieces.
Or tomato pieces, I imagine. Oh, there's that chunk.
That's a chunk.
Yeah, it's fine.
You didn't see that. No one saw that.
There we go. We're just gonna cover up that chunk. We'll do 2
That's
scoops.
good, yeah.
It looks really vibrant. Some chickpeas. Oh, they feel crispy. How many chickpeas do you want?
Enough.
Is
That was a nice sound. Do it again.
Do you want more on that same one?
Yeah. What the heck? That's so satisfying.
It's really satisfying. And do a nice drizzle of tahini.
Oh, wow.
It's pretty.
We're fancy.
We're so fancy. Wow.
What the heck?
Oh my god, I'm so excited for this.
Same.
It's a really fancy bowl of soup.
What the heck?
Who are we?
I don't know. Wow, those are some nice chickpeas if I do say so myself.
They're really good chickpeas.
Mmm.
It's so interesting. I've never had anything like it.
No.
I don't even know how to describe it.
Mm-mm.
It's so summery.
Like, is it more sweet or more savory? I can't figure it out.
I think it's more sweet.
It's confusing.
Yeah. It's so interesting. The orange too, it just like really brightens it up.
Would you make this again?
I think so. It kind of just feels like a bowl of sunshine. Like it's just so bright and like really fresh. Like it feels like it would be a really good summer soup because it's just so bright. But also like if you're just feeling down on a gloomy day, I think this would brighten it up a little bit.
It must be that combination of like having the orange in there too with the carrots. Yeah. It's not just orange colored. It's orange flavored too.
It really is orange flavored. I think I would top it with, I wouldn't do the chickpeas again. Not because I don't like them. I would just add croutons. Yeah, I think I would make this again.
This was a success.
Mm-hmm.
This was a smashing success.
Smashing.
I can't think of anything that went wrong.
Yeah. Wow. That's pretty good.
Well, it's time to make some cake.
Cake! We're making the chocolate, olive oil, and rosemary cake. It's a loaf. I'm really excited. I'm really excited for this. And they also have a vegan version of it. So they use eggs in this, but instead of eggs, they call for sparkling water, which you know we're a fan of on this channel.
It's magic. Magic. Magic exists.
Yeah, so
in our world.
We do have to do some conversions because they only have the oven in Celsius. And I don't know what that is.
Your oven is so smart. It should be able to figure it out.
I wish it could.
Okay, so we're just gonna like weigh out all of our stuff and then assemble.
Assemble, yeah.
We are gonna mise en place.
We are gonna mise en place. Now, do you want to use spelt flour or plain flour? She gives it as both options.
Whatever you want.
I wonder if I even have enough spelt flour.
Then
I definitely have spelt flour. I just don't know if I have enough of it. This is spelt flour. I do have enough spelt flour.
Oh well, look at that.
Do we want to use the spelt? Or do we want to use regular? What are you feeling?
I don't know what it feels like either way.
You don't know what it feels like?
Nope.
I don't know what I'm feeling. I'm feeling these. I'll do spelt. Why not? We hardly ever bake.
Different.
You can grab a bowl for mixing.
You don't like the bowl that I got?
Oh, I didn't even notice the bowl that you got. No, I love the bowl that you got. I'll start greasing this pan. All right. Pour it in.
All of it? Just go for it?
I think so, yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
We gotta gently mix it in until it combined.
It's gonna sizzle.
This is super weird looking, right?
Yes.
What an interesting looking batter.
It doesn't, like, I don't know how to describe it.
It looks grainy.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say foamy.
That too. Yeah. It's very light. All right, now let's put this into our loaf tin.
Have some dust.
Jesus. It's very oily. But I mean, it's all oil.
Here's what we're looking at. Just something less, it's just less dense.
Yeah.
So you're seeing a lot more of the textures of the ingredients, you know?
Yeah, it goes
That's
into the
my
oven.
scientific assessment.
45 minutes.
Goodbye.
I've had a little bit of a cave in, but I think that's okay.
That's normal, right?
I think hers also didn't necessarily look rounded.
Okay.
But I could be wrong. Do you want me to slice it?
Yeah, let's see what the inside looks like.
It's slicing real nice. It looks nice.
Ooh.
It's kind of crumbly. It's falling apart. It's definitely falling apart.
Oh no.
Do you think it's the spelt flour we used?
I could see that throwing things off. Even though it's in the recipe.
Yeah, but there could be different kinds of spelt flour. I don't know. There probably is. Okay. You want a little plate?
If you want. I got a piece.
Okay.
Oh, it is very crumbly.
It's very crumbly, yeah.
Okay. It smells good.
It does smell really good.
I don't really know what to expect.
Rosemary, olive oil, chocolate.
It's confusing. I don't know.
I don't think I like it.
I don't know about this.
I think I would like it better if we use regular flour. But I also just don't know if I like rosemary and olive oil. I think the olive oil is really throwing it off for me.
Is it the olive oil more than the rosemary?
Yeah, because sometimes I like taste the rosemary with the chocolate. Like, you know, I actually don't mind the flavor together. I just don't know if I'm an olive oil cake kind of person.
I don't know that I've ever had one.
I know they're a thing. I've never had one either. But like, I know they're a thing. I just really like the taste of butter. It's different. Like, I don't hate it. But I don't think this is something I'd make again.
No, me neither.
I just don't think this is our recipe.
No, and that's okay.
Oh, wow.
But as far as like a cookbook experience / review
I liked it.
after our last one, how are you feeling about yourself?
Good. I wasn't stressed at all.
Me neither.
And I will say, this book is actually really cool because like they have a bunch of recipes, but then they also have chapters where it's like no recipes and they talk about specific ingredients, like the most wasted foods.
What's the answer?
Bread.
Bread?
And then like
so sad.
what to do with things. So like you can freeze it, you can add it to soup, all this stuff, make croutons. So I like that aspect of it, that there's a lot of information in this as well.
And again, just you randomly found it at HomeSense.
Yeah, on sale.
There you go.
Clearance. Yeah, if you guys have a HomeSense near you, if you're in Canada, I think it's called Home Goods in the States. Check out their cookbook section, especially the stuff that's on sale.
You never know.
Because you can find some really cool stuff. Like it teaches you like consider food miles, all that kind of stuff. Like it actually educates you on a lot of things. Foods you should try and buy fair trade.
Okay, so which recipe was your favorite?
What
The
was
soup?
the middle one? Oh, the beans.
beans or the cake?
The beans.
I would say the beans too.
Yeah, the beans were really good.
And I didn't think that was going to be...
I really liked the beans.
Well, I didn't really think it was going to be the soup. It's rare for the soup to be my favorite.
Yeah, I know. You really liked the soup in the Buddhist
Korean,
chef
Oh,
one.
and Korean vegan.
Yeah. But yeah, no, honestly, the beans were so good. I would make that definitely again. I would also make the soup again. And I think I'd make a version of this again because I think I liked what was going on. I just think it was too much of something for me.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think beans for me, maybe there's potential here.
But yeah, no, honestly, I really like this book. If you're looking to learn a little bit more about like, okay, again, it's UK based, so not all the information is going to be like accurate to where you are. Like, seasons of things might be different in the UK than they are in Canada or the US. But I actually think it's a cool starting off point. And also, if you're just trying to dabble into vegetarian and vegan food, I think it's a pretty good book.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Lots of information. Okay, let us know in the comments what your favorite one was, if you've seen or ever heard of this book, and if you think that we did okay.
And are we ready to take on the...
We're going to do it.
We have to.
And we're going to take your advice from the last one.
Yeah.
And do better.
We're going to only focus on that book.
Yes.
All day. That's what we're going to do.
And we're not going to do too much, and we're not going to go too fast.
And we're going to possibly do it over 2 days.
That's...
the things that need to sit.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay. So, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe, share it, comment. That's all. That's all there is to
We
it.
didn't do a thumbnail for this book. Yeah, hold up the love. Don't dump it on the ground, though.
It's heavy.
Cool.
Cheese.
Oh, one more. Cheese.
Loaf.
Loaf. Rosemary.
Okay.
Rosemary.
Rosemary.
Rosemary. Let's see if I can get a quick shot of the book and the loaf in the